there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a game that I feel like is just beautiful. That is Flamecraft, coming from Cardboard Alchemy. And this is a game about these adorable dragons. This is a game that I have been anticipating quite a bit. So let's take a look inside and see if we can get a sense for what is what. 1 to 5 players in about an hour. In a magical realm, a village awakes, and artisan dragons make coffee and cakes. Compete to enchant the town in this dragon placement game with shared engine building for 1 to 5 players. You are a flame keeper, skilled in the art of conversing with dragons. Gain the most reputation in town to become the master of flame. All right, well, this is the standard edition right here. However, I will be showing you some upgraded bits as well. So let's take a look here inside the box and start off with our rules of play. Here we see our illustrated list of components, our illustrated setup, and the overview. Your goal is to become the most storied and successful flamekeeper in town. Grow your reputation, represented by hearts, by visiting shops to place artisan dragons, cast enchantments, and satisfy the goals of your secret fancy dragons. On your turn, you must visit a shop, then choose to either gather or enchant there. At the end of your turn, you must check whether to expand the town, then discard down to your dragons and goods limits and refresh the face-up enchantments and artisan dragons. And it goes into more details about each of those steps on your turn. All right, enchanting. Ending your turn, talks about that. End of the game, when the last card in either the artisan deck or enchantment deck is drawn or revealed, that triggers the end of the game. Each player gets one final turn, including the player who triggered the game end. Once all players have had a final turn, players gain end game reputation. They talk about tiebreakers. The fancy dragons, the different abilities of the dragons and the shops. We've got some optional rules here. You can play with companion dragons, a one-time special ability. And then here we've got the solo mode for the game, where it looks like you set up as a 3-player game with some exceptions as well there, and some achievements that you can gain in that. All right, let's look at the rest of the components. Here we've got some cardboard components. They seem to be fine quality. There's a whole lot of them on there. Different resources. Again, I will be showing you some upgraded resources as well. Alrighty. We've got our game board here, which is a neoprene mat with stitched edging. Alright, so I'm going to give you a scrolling view of this because it's a long player mat, or player board, game board, I should say. Here we go. Look, it's going. It's going. Yes, that's a long, long, long player mat. I keep saying player mat. It's the game board. All right, here we see our screen-printed, wooden, adorable little dragons. I will also be showing you, again, upgraded versions of those. There are some miniatures here I'll be showing off in a moment that could take the place of those, or you can choose to play with these, or if this is the version you have, that's what you would have. You've got your screen-printed hearts as well. Now we've got a bunch of cards. Let's start with the big card, sure. Here's the different stores, shops, I should say. There's the backs of the cards. These are large cards with some really, really, in my mind, of course, speaking for myself, gorgeous art. I absolutely adore the look of the game. I think the theme is charming, of course. There you go. You can really get a nice sense for the aesthetic of the game. Adorbs. All right. And then we got some more of the large cards here. player aid cards in the different player colors. And then more of the shop cards. Then we got mini-sized cards here. Let's take a look at some of those. Here's our little dragons. Here's our bread dragon, meat dragon, a leaf dragon, potion dragon. I'm not going to show all of them, but you can get a very clear sense, again, for the aesthetic of the game. Whether it's one that appeals to you as much as it does to me, it's for you to decide. Okay, backside of these cards. Oops, dropping dragons. All right. Again, I think you get a good sense for the style and the aesthetic of the game. Joe Forgeman. Scoring cards. All right. So, that is what is inside the box of the standard edition. Let's take a look at some upgraded components. Obviously, the playmat goes in there as well. We've got some metal coins here that would obviously take the place of the cardboard coins. Comes with a drawstring screen printed bag. And just some very nice, hefty, you can kind of make out what's happening there. And then a commemorative Flamekeeper bonus coin. Very nice. So those obviously get popped right in the bag there. Now you've got some metal coins to replace the cardboard coins that came in the game. All right, so there's those. Then we've got wooden tokens. Let's take a look at all these. A whole lot of wooden tokens. I'm not going to open up all of these, but they are screen printed wooden. Let's show off the bread because that is my favorite of them. Okay, you can see these are double-sided screen printed wooden tokens to replace the standard ones, 216 apparently. And then finally, we've got our Artisan Dragon minis. So let's pop these open. Take a look at these sculpts. That would be replacing the wooden screen printed. All right. Here we go. These are, I'm sure if you're a painter, you can go to town on those. I'm probably happy keeping them as is, just with the colors. However, maybe with a wash, People keep telling me I need to at least put a wash on minis because it kind of makes the details pop a little bit, even if you don't go through the whole process of painting. Maybe that's something I will try. I think it might look nice on these. There's finally our Iron Dragon there. All right, well, Flamecraft is a game that I've been anticipating and looking forward to for quite a while. The production sure seems, the production sure seems to be nice. There you have it. That is Flamecraft. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.